Hey everyone, it's me, Goku! Don't forget to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming. Here, you'll find the latest Dragon Ball news and content. Also, don't forget to like the video and follow Unreal on both Instagram and Twitter.
Kakarot! You, Kakarot, you will be the first to turn on notifications. And give this video a like right now, or else I'll destroy you! I've never seen you before. Tell me who you are, and what are you doing on my planet? So your name is Moro. You came here to take my power. I will not let you harm my friends. This is my planet, and I'm going to tear you apart.
As our story opens up on planet Vampa following the events of full-powered Broly having to battle against Moro 7-3, as a very intense battle had now seemingly looked as though was happening on planet Vampa, with Moro now being shown having to be taken back by Broly's overall genetic makeup. It was only from that point where Moro went on to comment, "What an unusual creature this Saiyan is. Why is this one so much different than the others I battled on Namek? It's bad enough that I needed to consume OG 7-3, but how is this Saiyan strong enough to knock the android out of my body? My body is destabilizing since coughing that android out of my system. If I don't eat this creature's energy, then I won't make it off of this planet. Your strange abilities confuse me," Moro says. "How could you possibly have this much power for a Saiyan who lives on a faraway forgotten planet all by himself? You will not outlast me in this battle, beast. I've consumed countless worlds throughout my time, and this planet will be no exception. That form of yours may appear to be different than Goku and Vegeta's, but it won't matter," Moro says. "I am going to crush your body and take your energy, and there's not a single thing that you are going to do to stop me. I'm going to kill you if it's the last thing I do. Let us resume," Moro shouts, as the very moment Moro was then shown making his way towards Broly, with Broly being shown having to literally toss away the deceased corpse of OG 7-3, it was only during the middle of this engagement where Lemma went on to comment, "Oh no, there they go again, Shilai, quickly, take cover! Oh, please hang in there, Broly," Shilai shouts, "you can do this! It'll only be a matter of time, Saiyan," Moro shouts, as the very second he was from there shown having to punch Broly in the face, we only from that point see how Moro was trying to throw Broly off his game by avoiding his attacks, as Moro went on to continue, "I'm honestly baffled, Saiyan. How could you be so weak when you're at your base level, but so ridiculously powerful when you're transformed? You are nothing like those Saiyans I faced off against on planet Namek. You are by far very, very different, and you will without a doubt become my greatest meal to date and my ultimate source of unlimited energy and power." As it was only from there where Moro was then shown having to elbow Broly in the stomach, that's when Moro went on to continue, "Your monstrous body can only take so much punishment before it begins to crack under the immense pressure of my brute force. You and your tribe of warrior savages will all perish. I am beyond your simple understanding." But the moment Moro had attempted in striking Broly again, it was only from there shown where Broly had gone as far as to grab onto Moro's fist by telling him, "No, we we won't. That's right, there you go. Get him, Broly, Cheelai shouts. Show that monster what you're all about and why he messed with the wrong ones. This is our planet. Tear him up, Broly. But it would only appear as though Moro had other plans, as Moro was shown having to swipe away his hand by responding, "Unhand me, you disgusting Saiyan. You won't beat me. You can't. There is only so much that you can take. Like this, for example." As once again, with Moro now being shown having to punch Broly in the stomach again, it was only then where Moro went on to continue, "I know you had to have felt that one. Worry not, primitive beast. I will make sure to make this quick. First, I will weaken you, and then I will zap every drop of energy that your body can possibly hold. There is no doubt about the fact that you are much harder to put down than the other two I faced off against, but," Moro says, "I can assure you that once I consume your energy, I will put it to great use indeed. There will be no one who will stand in my way. Mortals such as yourself and those like you will fall, along with the Kaioshin across the universe and even its god of destruction, Lord Beerus. With power like yours at my fingertips, there would be nothing to hold me back from reaching my goals. And all I would need to do in order to reach this milestone is to break you down until there is nothing left." But even with Moro shown having to punch Broly in the face, it was only from there where Broly went on to grab onto Moro's arm by telling him, "I won't let you take my power, freak." "You're unfazed," Moro says. "How are you unfazed by my attack?" "I am the strongest between us," Broly shouts. As it was during the moment where Broly had gone to latch onto Moro's arm, he was only from there shown thrusting Moro upwards and then being shown slamming Moro's body over and over again back down onto the ground, to where even as this was going on, Lemma went on to chime in, "Oh, look at him go. Oh, if Broly keeps this up, then that planet eater creature won't stand a chance with Broly ragging him around Vampa like that." "Yeah, but we still have to be careful," Lemmo Cheelai responds. "You saw what that monster did to draw Broly into becoming like this. That monster cannot be given the chance to get the upper hand on Broly again, or Broly's done for." Hey Lemmo, quickly, check to see if we have any of those sensu bean things that Goku brought us. He said that if we give him one of those, then his power would completely be restored, so just help me look for it while Broly has him pinned down. We don't have any time to waste." As we only from there see how Moro was in fact now finally able to break free and rolling on the ground as Broly was trying to stomp on him, with an absolute vengeance behind every single stomp. It was only from there where Broly went on to shout, "I'm going to crush you like a bug. Die, 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 die!" But even despite Broly trying to do his best in stomping down at Moro, Moro was actually fast enough in rolling out of the way, with Lemmo chiming in, "I don't like this. Are you seeing this? This Moro is extremely cunning. If Broly slips up even once, then this could end very badly for all of us." To where as soon as Moro was then shown creating enough distance between them, Moro quickly then followed suit by having to sweep Broly's legs by telling him, "I've had enough of this back and forth nonsense, Saiyan. Then I'll just outsmart you, given your primal mind is too simple to understand my complex nature as being a superior life form compared to you. I've got you right where I need you," Moro says. "Since your body is strong, then I might as well go right for your head so that way I can be done with you once and for all," Moro shouts. "Come, now hold still." As the very second Moro had then attempted in impaling Broly through the skull, we only then see how Broly had quickly managed to grab onto Moro's arm as Moro went on to tell Broly, "That's right, just a little more. I can feel you slipping. Just let it go," Moro shouts. "Accept your fate and just die." "Get up, Broly," Cheelai shouts. "Don't let him win. You have the power to destroy him. We believe in you, Broly." As with Broly from there being shown having to squeeze on down and clamping onto Moro's arm hard enough, and from that point being shown having to crack Moro's arm, that's when Moro went on to shout, "Why won't you just die?" In which the second Broly had from there managed to kick Moro off of him, it was only upon Moro having to land back down on the ground where Moro from there went on to ask himself, "How is this particular Saiyan this powerful? How is his power increasing instead of decreasing like the Saiyans on Namek? This is getting out of hand. He must possess some kind kind of weakness. But then, it was only from out of nowhere where Broly was then shown getting right in Moro's face and shouting, "Get back here!" As with Broly being shown having to uppercut Moro in the gut, as he was only from that point being shown in tremendous amounts of pain, that's when Moro went on to say to himself, "It's like he just won't stop getting stronger." Which indeed at that point, Broly did not let up by punishing Moro, in which as Broly had from there grabbed onto Moro's head, Moro even from that point tried to add even more insult to injury by telling Broly, "You won't win. I will find your weakness sooner or later. You're only extending your death." But Broly didn't want to hear it, as with Broly from there being shown having to knee Moro in the face, that's when Broly went on to tell him, "Broly won't lose!" As the punishment did not stop there, because as Broly was from there shown having to punch Moro around, and essentially from there being able to knock Moro back down onto the ground, that's when Lemmo went on to comment, "Hey Shilai, what do you think? Do you think this Moro guy is having Broly attack him on purpose so just that way he could just burn him out faster? It's just incredible to see him still standing after taking so much." "It's possible that he could, but it's hard to tell," Shilai responds. "But I think Broly already knows what he needs to do, but honestly, I don't think it'll be easy," with Lemmo responding, "Well, just in case things go from bad to worse, is there any way for us to get in contact with Goku again and have him come here?" "I honestly don't think we can. The communicator he gave us isn't reaching him," Shilai says. "No, I just hope Broly can finish him off. Broly is all that we have right now." In which from that point, as we continuously now see how Broly kept stomping down on Moro's spine over and over and over again, the battle itself was nothing short of barbaric, with Moro being shown having to scream in absolute agony, to where the moment Moro was from there shown standing back up and having to reach his arm out, that's when Moro went on to tell Broly, "You disgusting animal, to think that you could do this much damage to me whereas the other two had no chance of even touching me makes me sick. One way or another, no matter what it is that I would have to do, I will kill you, and I will take everything from you if it's the last thing I do," Moro says. "And to keep my promise, I will start by consuming this world along with everything on it. Eventually, you will learn your place, even if it means losing your entire planet and everything on it for you to see. Now watch closely, Saiyan." "Consume?" Broly asks. "To eat planet Vampa? I could never allow for a power that is greater than mine to ever exist, so to make sure that it doesn't, I'm going to rip everything away from you and this entire planet. All of its life forms, all of the energy that this planet can offer, it will all be mine. Now watch, creature. Watch as I take everything from you and surpass you in one swift move." But then, from out of nowhere before Moro can even react, we only then see how Broly had managed to pop up behind Moro, and from there being shown grabbing onto his arm and telling him, "You will not destroy this planet. But how did you?" In which as soon as Broly from there was shown lifting Moro up, he then went on to ask him, "This is the hand that you will use to eat this world, is it?" "What are you doing?" Moro asks. "Put me down and face the consequences of your actions, Saiyan." But Broly, however, had other ideas, as he was only from there shown having to completely sever Moro 7-3's arm. It was only upon having to do this where Broly went on to shout, "You will not harm Broly's friends!" And Moro cannot believe it, as he was only from there shown holding onto his wound and responding, "What have you done? You demented freak, curse you! You haven't won, you haven't beaten me yet! I will find a way, I will!" But then, to reassure that Broly was in full control of this battle, it was only from behind him where we then see how Broly had then managed to impale Moro by punching him through the chest by telling him, "No, you will not." Whoa, holy crap, look, Lemmo says, Broly got him! What have you done to me? How didn't I know of your existence before? Moro says. "This is my world." As with Moro now being shown having to collapse on down to his knees, it was only from there where Lemmo went on to tell Shilai, "Hey, I think this is it. I think Broly is about to finish that guy off for good. This cannot possibly be happening. Why didn't I know about this creature before?" As with Broly now being shown having to stick his arm out and not wasting any more time by looking to get rid of Moro once and for all, it was only during this moment where Broly went on to address Moro by telling him, "You will not destroy me or this planet, because this is where I will destroy you. Die!" As with Broly now looking to put every ounce of energy that he has remaining within his body into this one final attack, it was only as Moro had gone as far as to turn his head and screaming out in absolute terror, where Broly had now gone as far as to blast Moro with such tremendous amounts of force that the blast itself had now gone as far as to reach outer space, as Lemmo went on to shout, "Holy cow! Brace yourself, Sheila! This could be it for all of us! What's happening?" "I don't know," says Sheila, "but stay down! It's Broly! Oh, please don't destroy us in the process, Broly! Hold on, Lemmo!" As by the end of it, once the dust and smoke then began to settle on down, we only from that point on behind the smoke see how Broly was standing there with his arm out, as Broly went on to comment, "Broly will not die." Is it over?" Lemmo asks. "What just happened out there? It felt as though the entire planet was shaking. Did Broly survive? Is Broly alright? I can't tell." "I think he's still alive," Sheila responds, "but I don't think he's going to last much longer out there if we don't help him. Oh, Broly looks really banged up out there, so if we don't hurry and give him one of those sensu bean things that Goku brought, then it'll be too late." As with Broly now being shown having to fall down on his back, that was when Broly went on to say to himself, "I did it. Thank you, everyone." "Holy cow, just look at him," Lemmo shouts. "Broly, are you okay? Can you hear us? Stay with us. You did it, Broly, you won," Sheila shouts. "You totally smashed that goat man, but stay with us. We need you. Now's not the time for you to die. We're coming." As with both Sheila and Lemmo now being shown having to rush to Broly's aid, it was only right then and there during that moment where the Beyond Dragon Ball Super story of Broly's ultimate victory against Moro Manga Chapter 1-Off Special then comes to a close. Now, what I really wanted to illustrate when creating this story was to kind of include a case in point where Broly was simply too powerful for Moro to handle, and ultimately what it came down to was a battle of attrition to see which one of the two were actually able to hold their own relatively far enough to see in fact which one of the two were in fact going to be the last one standing by the end, in which I want to go ahead and get your thoughts down in the comment section below involving the concept of having full-powered Broly versus Moro 7-3, and to kind of see which side you guys would be on if Moro 7-3 were to battle against Broly. Let me know who you guys believe would win down in the comment section below. Are you guys for Team Broly or are you guys for Team Moro? Again, I do want to thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for your time to where if of course you guys enjoyed, then be sure to scroll on down below and give this video a big fat thumbs up right now by smashing that like button. Also, if you just so happen to be new to the channel and of course love Dragon Ball and anime, then head on over and smash that subscribe button and be sure to turn on all notifications by clicking on the bell icon. That way you guys never miss a single video that is posted onto the channel. On top of being the first to get exclusive access to all of my fan mangas, my soundtracks, mods, and so many other things by becoming an official member of our Patreon, patreon.com/UnrealEntGaming, to where on there you guys will be able to get exclusive access and sneak peeks to future projects and get exclusive access to so many things that many other people will not be able to see or get their hands on. So head on over down to the pinned comment section below, patreon.com/UnrealEntGaming. Your contributions are essentially going to go a very long way in helping us create more of these stories for you. So again, I do want to thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so very much for your time. I hope you guys had fun. Tune back in for more. And with that being said, I'm going to be seeing each and every single one of you down in the comment section below and in the next video. Take it easy, guys, and have a terrific day. Peace.
Hello. Did you know that you can stay up to date with the latest Dragon Ball content by simply subscribing to UnrealEntGaming?
Also, don't forget to follow on these social media platforms, you sexy son of a bitch.
Roshi.
Silent Cell, me and the fans are having a moment. That's right. I know what you want. Extra long, thick Dragon Ball content. Quality reviews with flawless editing. Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You dirty bitch.
Roshi, the fuck?
God damn it, I need them to subscribe, Cell.
And we're demonetized.
Yeah, screw it. Let's cut to the video.